12 Zodiac Age. This game is awfully loud. I might turn down the music in a bit. I'll have to ask people how my voice volume is relative to the game when people show up to watch, if anyone does. I hope I'm audible, because this music is loud. Oh boy, is it loud. I'll let the intro demo thing play once, if it decides to. Should. I hope it does. God, I love this game. I'm gonna message some friends and let them know I'm streaming in case they're interested. I will... Oh, hello. Hi. I just finished Dragon's Dogma, and yeah, now I'm ready to play this for a while, and I'm hoping it'll go to the demo so that I can watch that, because it's pretty. Yeah, right after the music ends, it should repeat the demo. Play Dark Souls 3 or Final Fantasy X. I wish I had Final Fantasy X. This is maybe very sinful, but Final Fantasy XII is my favorite one, and second to that is 13. And this is also sinful, third place for me is Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. And then below that is Final Fantasy 15, and then 13 too. Oh, you've never played it. It's good. It's very unusual. A lot of people disliked it at the time just because it was unusual, but I adore it. Mine is 14 followed by 4 and then 5 and then 3. Ooh, lots of the old ones. 14 is really good. It's a good MMO. Okay, letting people on Facebook know. Apparently it's not gonna redo the credit, or the intro. I wish it would redo the intro. That sucks. Okay, new game. I absolutely hated everything about 13 except the combat. You can delete the total save. Yeah. Then restart to play the intro. Wait, do what? You can delete the total save, then restart to play intro. Oh, I don't think I can restart on stream. You're on PS4? Yeah. My PC is not nearly good enough to run any of these games that I play. Okay. On, normal. Speed mode multiplier times 4. How I go to the memory and delete the save file, that way it creates a new one. Yeah. Language, English, music. I haven't heard the OST before, so I'll go with that. That was added in a recent update. How is my volume relative to the game? Is the music much louder than my voice? Can you hear me just fine, or should I turn the music down a little? Down a little? Cool. Thank you. Oh good, I can hear it in real time. That's handy. How's that? And I can always adjust later. Okay. Yeah, just a little more. Up more. Thing is, it's right over your voice. Oh, right over my voice. Down more. How's that? That good? And yeah, I'm willing to turn it down more if it makes me, you know, audible better. Oh, okay, cool. And I can adjust it later if it helps. You can hear me now. Very good. Okay. Alright, I've let people on all my social media know I'm streaming. Okay. Real quick, I want to check something. Just looking at my Twitch channel to see if I mistakenly named a video with a repeat name. Nope. No repeat names. Very good. Cool. Alright. Time to start. Time to go! Oh, sorry. The reason I was hesitant about playing this. I wasn't sure if I wanted to play this, Dark Souls, or Death Stranding, but I found out earlier this year they finally added the patch to PS4 that allows you to change character classes later on, and I like that idea because I'm not going to be playing this with any guides unless there's like a puzzle I can't remember how to solve. So if I make any like bad class decisions, it'll be nice to be able to like redo things. Did you know how hypocritical celebs are in India? They all were posting about Black Lives Matter, but these are the same people who promote fairness cream ads. That being fair is better, and if you're dark-skinned, you are ugly and can't find anyone. Such hypocrisy. Wow. Please don't play Death Stranding. That game is so boring. I was worried about that, honestly. It was part of why I was hesitating to play it. I would just have to talk a whole lot and be very interesting the whole time, but I think I could do that. If I drank coffee and was in a good mood, I could do it, but I might also need just more practice streaming. It is a very fun game, honestly. Or at least it is for me, but I have weird taste. After all, I liked the entire 13 trilogy quite a bit. Okay. Without further ado, my favorite Final Fantasy, because I have bizarre taste. Oh yeah, I could play Monster Hunter, you're right. I do have that, and I do love it a whole lot. Ash and Durasler.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Farewell.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible! My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste. I will go. And I will go at his side.
Yeah, it is on 12 and it runs pretty great too. The closest game that 12 plays to is 14. 12 kind of plays like a one-player MMO. It's part of why I like 14 is because it plays like 12. Yeah, you'll see it soon enough.
Galtea, stand watch over your life. That I be considered worthy.
No, I will need some time remembering how to play. Not quite. You'll see. It doesn't play exactly like 14, but it's got some, like, vaguely MMO-like mechanics. It's comfortable. Star Wars. I've heard they are fantastic. I can't wait to get to that part of the game.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield you on sight, ne'er failing light.
Very early on, I'm only like level 30 with my first class. And the paling falls.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
Oh jeez, you've been playing quite a bit then. Damn.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Memoirs of Marquis Halim Andor IV, Chapter 12 of The Fall of Kingdoms.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
Ooh,
So
this
young.
music's good. Good
Barely
remix.
old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bosla, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Is this the one with Vaughn? Yeah, it is. I don't know if I'll use him. I can't remember if I have to use him. No, I don't think so. I mean, he's not even
Steady,
the main
Rex.
character.
Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
I'm not sure who I'll use. I might use, the three ladies. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use right stick to look around. It's a useful way to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. I wish this was in 60 frames per second, but I'll live. Use the left stick to move, Rex. Tilt it slightly to walk and further to run. You can walk, yes? Come, stand before me. I think I'll do Ash, Penelo, and, Fran. But, I don't know. I'll see. Do you see the marker above my head? That's a talk icon. You can talk to any character shown one of these. To talk to someone, approach them and press X. Try talking to your friend by the gate. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once you're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. Okay, actually, I'm gonna look something up because I don't plan on doing any meta stuff for a good long time. But I do want to look up how to do the random number generator manipulation for this game because it's easy to do and requires a save point during this prologue. FF12 RNG manipulation. Sorry, just looking it up. I just want to know where I save. Final Fantasy RNG Rex save RNG manipulation. Ah, Final Fantasy XII Rex method. That's what it's called. Okay, I think I found the guide. I just can't remember the spot to save at. Do you like turn-based combat? Not especially. That's why I like this one so much. It was a good change of pace for me. Because I had only ever played the previous Final Fantasies, which were largely turn-based. I think I know where the save is. I can't find it. See that marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door, a switch, an item, or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change, then press X. If you liked it, I would suggest Dragon Quest XI. It's regarded as one of the best RPGs to ever come out. That's what I hear, and I've seen it and it looks really good. It is time. We will drive back any Imperials standing between us and the King. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. Rearward. I'll get it for the Switch soon, yeah. You can open the party menu by pressing triangle. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. There's a mofo. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for the foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use the right stick to look around. When you've found them, press X to open the battle menu. Once you've selected attack and targeted a foe, close distance using the left stick. He'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press X and select items from the battle menu, then use a potion. After using an item, you will automatically resume your previous action. There is no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me. Attack. Imperial Swordsman. Nice. So I just want to look around. Some really beautiful updated textures in this remaster. They did a good job. I mean, in fact, they did a marvelous job updating the textures. Or just like sharpening things. I'm drinking some water. Do I magic, white magic, cure, black magic, thunder? I assume because it's a robot this will work. Yeah, that worked pretty well. And yeah, you can see the ATB filling in the bottom. Cool. Using the limit break. What a jerk. Show off.
Adeline, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tonberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
Aw, comrade's healing me. Damn, triple hit. The combat doesn't look as fun as 14, but still good. Yeah. 14 has really good combat. This is more, because you have multiple party members, there's not much like area stuff, like having to keep track of area of effect. I think there's a little bit later on, but mostly it's just like keeping track of your party members, not panicking because a lot's going on around you, and stuff like that. '14 has really fast combat, especially if you're a Dragoon. There is no simple way through the fortress. The minimap at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map by clicking the touchpad button. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, press the L3 button. Pressing it will allow you to view the location map as you move. Navigate your way through as you see fit. Technically, you could attack party members if you like, but Rex is the only party member, but he can attack himself. But I will stop doing that. In fact, if you attack yourself, you immediately stop doing that. Yeah. On the Nintendo DS. Oh, right. The sequel to this, Revenant Wings. A sort of sequel to the tactics games that, despite loving this game and its story, I could never really get into Revenant Wings.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Dead end. Even though it's not going to help me to explore dead ends, I might as well look. Also, it's a very pretty environment. This game is full of pretty environments. Very Muslim architecture. It's gorgeous. Ahead we will face many Imperials, but we need not fight them all. Ofttimes retreat is the wiser course. Should the need arise, press and hold R2 to run from your foes. There is no shame in fleeing from a battle that serves no purpose. Imperial Magus. Nice. Yeah, they always do. A needlessly big environment, just so you can, like, learn, practice. Oh yeah, I don't want to open any chests during the tutorial, that's right. Oh, he already got healed. '15 was also so pretty. I really enjoyed that game as well. It's just the ending was so rushed and Luna Freya did nothing. Yeah, it was... That game is marvelous, but it was a letdown in a lot of ways, especially relating to the ending and characterizations. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing X. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There is more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield, and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. Okay, I believe this is the... Sorry. I believe this is the save point for RNG manipulation, but I'm not certain. Yeah, the ending story scene was so good. With the starting was good, but that last few hours, not counting when we reach Insomnia for the final battle, was boring. Yeah. The DLC was pretty good, though. I just wish the last two finally released, but oh well. My heart's broken over not getting episodes Luna, Freya, and Aranea. Especially Aranea. I really, really, really wanted that. Wow, it's already been 3 years. Jeez. I guess it was time I played this. And yeah. They don't tell you this. It's just a completely unspoken mechanic. But if you open any chests during the tutorial, it makes the ultimate weapon, or one of the ultimate weapons, much harder to get.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Yeah, it does suck. They made it better in the remake, but it's still not the best thing in the world. It was kind of a troll thing. Okay, now I go back and save again. And I believe that's the save for RNG manipulation later if I ever so decide to manipulate it. Oh wait, and let me check my other saves real quick. Oh, I already had one. I already had an RNG manipulation file. Good to know. Well, doesn't hurt to have a second one. God, this game is so pretty. Ugh, really good job. Like, they did very little to update the visuals in this game. They improved some polygon counts for characters, but mostly they just sharpened up models. Or, like, they sharpened textures, but they didn't, like, replace anything. This game just already looked very nice. Oh, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. This is Maeve playing Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. Oh, I forgot they added that mini-map. Good stuff. Even those look really nice. Yep, really good looking PS2 game. They just sharpened things up and suddenly it looks really fucking great. Good job, Square Enix. God. Butchered.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty. Out of respect. Now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Chapter 13, The Province of Allies. Yeah, really bitter intro. Not as bitter as Final Fantasy Type 0, though. The only M-rated Final Fantasy. That's a really horrific opening. It's a horrific opening to any game, honestly. There he is.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Let's not talk about Type 0. I actually liked it quite a bit. I've been considering streaming it. Oh, he's up there, the little bastard. Wait, where is he? Oh yeah, that opening is miserable. Huh, I like the OST music. It's good. Oh, there he is. Another part of the 2020 update is they added a third soundtrack. This one added original.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguelo's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot.
Well,
you should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguelo finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
This remaster originally just came with original and reorchestrated soundtracks, but the update added the OST soundtrack. This is 3 years later, I believe. So Vaughn should be 18, I think.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, churl? What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy!
Get out the way! Oh!
Oh, yes, I think you're right.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days,
Okay, good
I'll
luck.
fly an airship of my own. I'll be
See you when you get back.
free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure of where to go next. World map has been added to the party menu. This game sure looks nice. Well, I mean, for a PS2 game. Getting into trouble with the Imperials again, Vaughn? Well, try and be careful. If not for your own sake, then for Miguelo and Penelo, okay? There's sure a lot of Imperials out today. They think they're so great, but I hate them. I don't think I can turn back this way right now. Yeah. I should probably make myself scarce right about now. Hey mister, you want to hear about the history of Rabanastre? Won't cost you much. What, I gotta eat too, you know. Let's see, one Gil ought to do it. Sure, let's hear it. Okay, so 2 years back, Rabanastre lost the war with the Empire. That's when all the guards came and made us live under the city. The Empire has one person who runs the city and everything. He's called the Consul. The new consuls come in today. That's why there's so many guards. Kinda short, huh? Don't worry, I'll try and find some new things to add for next time. You can cut the tension with a knife out here on the streets today. Guards at every corner, I can hardly stand it. If anyone asks, I said nothing. Nothing, understood? I was just down at Miguelo's Sundries. That Miguelo's coming and going, so I'm half afraid he's gonna wear the door off its hinges. You can go. Only been 2 years since Princess Ashe took her own life, but it seems like Rabanastre's been the Empire forever. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah, as if you can complain. They've closed all the stairs to Lowtown. Can you believe that? I don't care how important today is. This is absurd. No traffic in or out of Lowtown until the Lord Consul's assumed his post. No exceptions. It's sweltering, even here in the shade. Maybe I'll head up to the Sand Sea and get something to drink. Oops. That Miguelo's made quite a name for himself, what with that Sundries shop of his and all. There's one bonga a fella could take after. Step back now. I haven't finished interrogating these two yet. Yeah, just bastard cops. Oh, Vaughn, how you doing? Lots of people out today. Thought I might try out some of those tricks he showed me. Heh. Innocently walking past the Sand Sea I was, when a sudden thirst seized me, but I ain't going in. Got to save my gal. Oh, Penelo. Miguelo seemed like he was in a hurry. He's probably still at the shop. Better not keep him waiting too long. And can't pass through. I really should go see Miguelo first. Red doors on the map indicate that they're locked, meaning I can't enter any of these shops at the moment. Miguelo? Fading the new console? Miguelo this, Miguelo that. It's all I ever hear these days. There's a nervous energy running through the whole city today. With the new console coming, I suppose it's to be expected. Everyone sure seems busy today. You, Kites, Penelo? Me? Don't worry, I've got my own work to keep me busy. Heh. I'm gonna be so rich that... I know, I'll be rich enough to buy an airship. You can ride it anytime you want, Vaughn. There he is.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomaj over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Come to the East End to do some shopping, but there's so many shops I don't know where to begin. My friend here says there are 14,264 cobblestones in the southern plaza around the corner, not including the tiles in the fountain. But even with the stones by the city gates, of course he could be counting the flagstones too. That would be another matter altogether. Good lord. I wonder if someone actually counted all of these. Good lord. Well, I guess since it's a repeating tile, you could, just count them, but some of the tiles are not totally clear, because, you know, PS2 texture. Do anything suspicious will lock you up so fast your head'll spin. Don't think we'll let you off because you're young, neither. What a jerk. Oh. Newly refurbished and open for business. Everything's changed except our low prices. Miguelo's Sundries. I was hoping to come across a bargain or two in honor of the new console's arrival, but no such luck. Well, have you found Kites yet? Bah, I don't know what I'm going to do with a lot of you. I'm grateful for your help. You work hard when you want to, but lately you don't seem to want to, do you? What was it that sent me off complaining? Ah, yes, Kites. Go find Kites. He should be at the Sand Sea. Hurry now, time's a-wasted. Oops, camera. Always provide for a supply of restoratives before starting a journey abroad. A potion's ability to instantly rejuvenate health is priceless. Always have more of a thing on hand than you plan to use. That's my philosophy. Better than running out of something when you really need it. I don't know if it's because of the console or not, but things are just a little too on edge around here for my liking. If he thinks tightening his grip on the city will help, he's got another thing coming. People will only resent him the more. Welcome to Miguelo's Sundries. How might I be of service? Yeah, I don't need these. Yeah, I don't need any of these things right now. No, I've got potions. Oh, I've only got 149 gil. I'll wait. Amal's weaponry. In the market for a weapon? Look no further. Whether novice or knight, Amal knows just what you need, even if you don't. Don't mind me, boy, just inspecting the weapons. Have to be sure nothing inappropriate is making its way to the average citizen, am I right? It's wild that citizens can buy weapons. Sure, we call them all monsters, but not all are created equal. Plenty will keep to their business if you keep to yours. Of course, if you go pick a fight, don't be surprised if they fight back. Snort. Some weapons are good for range, some strike quickly. Find a weapon that suits your needs and stick with that. So many weapons, so little gil. Psh, what about all those pelts and fangs from the monsters you've killed? You know, the loot, Kupo. That's worth plenty of gil. I know, but it seems such a waste to just sell it all. Nonsense, you're only making things harder for yourself, Kupo. Why line your purse with loot when you could line it with gil instead? But there's more to it than that. The more loot you sell, the more bizarre goods you're likely to come across. Bizarre goods can do anything from sets of items at discounted prices to rare pieces of equipment you won't see anywhere else, Koopa. Good advice. Might I interest the young master in some weapons? Nothing I can afford. Nothing I would buy. Some pretty stuff, though. God, I used to spend a lot of time when I was little, or not little, I played this pretty late in life, but I used to spend a lot of time when I first played this just looking at everything. And now this game looks even better. Can't get... No, you can get stabs, never mind. I think you can, if you're a monk. Panamus's Protectives. Peace of body and mind. That's what you get when you buy quality armor. Step inside and allow us to outfit you from head to toe. Well, that's a fun glass texture. I like that. That's pretty. Woman asked me for some advice on choosing the right piece of armor. Thought I'd give her the lecture. Some pretty armor. Got to have proper protection before striking out looking for adventure, but be sure to pick armor that's right for you. That means finding a piece you have the license to equip. Having armor you can't wear is no better than having no armor at all. I'm hoping this new console can really make things better in Rabanastre. I'm ready to put war and suffering behind me. We've many fine armors to choose from. If you see a piece you like, there's no time to buy like the present. And nothing I would buy right now. It would be nice if this game had a armor that changed appearance, like if your armor actually was represented on your body, but that would have taken a lot of work. More work than I'm sure they had. More time than I'm sure they had. Things certainly are bustling over at Miguelo's. I hear he's in charge of preparations for the console's fate. If you plan to dabble in magic, you'll need to be wary of elementals. They won't normally bother you, but they're sensitive to magics. When they sense the working of magics nearby, they react by attacking the caster with magics of their own, and they're frightfully powerful. As I understand it, walking around can restore spent magical energies, but I can't for the life of me understand why. Magix is a fickle mistress. I'm sorry, we're still getting the shop in order. Please call again soon. Oh yeah, I didn't read the sign outside. I hope this isn't annoying me reading everything. Parties interested in the workings of Magix inquire within. Those seeking disquisition on the concoction of love filters look elsewhere. Cool. Ah. Ooh, camera, please. Techniques for all occasions. Oh, techniques for all occasions. For the discerning warrior who trusts to his own body and mind rather than a smithy's lifeless steel. I believe techniques are the best things in the game. When it comes to techniques, no adventurer worth his salt would... No, these are just non-magic spells. Worth his salt would leave without Libra. If you plan on fighting monsters, it's a must. Libra lets you see how tough your foe is before you fight, so you can decide if you're an even match. It will also show you a foe's weaknesses. But it won't work on every monster out there. Particularly difficult foes are immune to Libra, and there is another secret as well. Want a word of advice from an old adventurer boy? Don't squander your gil on techniques you've not got the license to use yet. Best turn your licenses out fighting first, then come buy what you need. I'm really looking forward to the parade for the new console. If they're going to all this trouble, he must really be someone important. Techniques are skills that let you do things no magics can. Stealing treasures from your foes, staunching wounds, you should give them a try. Still learning your way around the battlefield? Can help to set goals for yourself, say, going from hunting rats to wolves. And if you really want to set your sights high, you should pay a visit to the notice board over in the Sand Sea. I am Baton, and this is my Technic shop. We are still preparing for today's business. Why don't you try back in a little while? It's mostly since, Use the equip command to modify a character's equipment. Use optimize to automatically equip the best equipment available. I think because I don't have access to my class yet, I can't equip magic or techniques, so it won't even let me buy them yet. The world map lets you view places you have previously visited. Purchase maps to see unexplored areas. Such a grand city. Why even the locals must need a map to find their way. Go ahead, look at your map. There's no shame in it. All traffic with Lowtown is suspended until the new console reaches the palace. The most important thing in a fight, a level head on your shoulders. Beasts great and small roam abroad. Be sure you know what you face before charging into battle. A mind without instruction can no more bear fruit than can a field without cultivation. Gambits are the best things in the game. This is my first time in Yomuras. I thought it was time I learned what all the fuss was about. Gotta say, I'm a bit nervous. Looks like you've wandered into the Gambit shop by mistake, boy. A great tool for leading a party of adventurers, which I can't help but see you lack. See, with a good set of gambits, you don't have to shout out instructions left and right in battle. First, you need a party, though. I walk the way of the gambit. Seek me out when the way is open to you. I will lead you down its path. Sorry, still getting the shop in order. It'll be a while yet, so you may want to try back later. Gambits allow you to automate all of your party functions. It's, wonderful. Oh, Vaughn, it's you. Even 2 years later, sometimes I look at you and see Rex. Can't turn around without running into an Imperial today. Times like this, it's best to just keep your head down and stay out of trouble. First the parade, then the fate. This consul must be an important man. No loitering. Can't keep watch with the likes of you standing around. We're under strict orders to arrest suspicious characters, boy. Oh. I haven't the slightest interest in this Imperial parade. It will only remind me of the princess's wedding to Prince Rassler. I didn't have the clearest view of them then, but I could tell how happy they were. If only things had turned out different. There are those who care little for the Empire. No doubt they are the reason behind the show of Imperial force today. Yeah. That sure is pretty. We're on heightened watch until the consul's inauguration ceremony is complete. Parts of the city are off limits for the duration. Don't worry, lad. I know the watch has been a bit rough today, but things should get back to normal soon, though. Soon enough, once the parade is over. I like how not all of them are like total assholes. Most of them are. Let's be fair, most of them are jerks. But if you're like, okay guys, even if they are, you know, helping the jerks. Isn't Rabanastre marvelous? Fascinating in ways wholly different from Arcades. I've even taken to the local fashion. They're locking the city down tight, which suits me fine. I'm happy to stay right here. Don't believe me? Head down to the gates and see for yourself. They're holding a banquet in the palace after the parade is over. Delicacies and delectables the likes of us will never taste, boy. Not now, boy, I'm on duty. Peddle your wares elsewhere, eh? Getting cotton-mouthed from reading. You're not sure what this sign is for. You want in? Out with it then. Ha, you don't even have one. You'll no be getting in without, boy. Off with ya. You'll not be getting in. Listen, churl. You get into trouble, do it proper like. Make a name for yourself. I want the bounty on your head to be worth the trouble, har. I hear there's a resistance group planning something against the Imperials, but if you ask me, things aren't so bad the way they are now. I was just out for a little stroll and these Imperials yell at me for no reason at all. Is such a heavy guard needed for the consul's arrival? Oh. I do hope the parade drums up some business. I've just come from the bazaar, but I can scarcely afford a thing. I saw you pick the pouch of that Imperial. I won't judge you for doing what you must, but you're asking for trouble. Rex would tell you the same. Aw. You'd never know it to look at me, but I used to be a sky pirate. I worked and finally had enough money to buy me a beaten-up old airship. Nothing up to then had put a bigger smile on my face. Ah. The Imperials have sealed off all the gates leading out of the city. It's put my friend here in a foul mood. He won't shut up about it. Welcome, welcome to Muthru Bazaar. Finest goods in all Rabanastre. Deals not to be missed. Heh, up to your usual work, boy? The watch are out in force today. Best not try your luck. You'll not be picking many pockets from a dungeon, heh. I reckon this is one of the best views down into Lowtown you'll find from the city streets. Yep. It's a big, deep city. Weird place. I've come across the Ester Sand to stock up on a few things. Always find the most unusual goods here in the Muthru Bazaar, a merchant's paradise. Speaking of the Ester Sand, I'm lucky I made it through when I did. Some red-painted beasties may been causing trouble. I might have been killed. Spices, authentic Bongkor spices. What do you say? Care for a pinch or two? Business has been slow these days. I've been looking for something new to sell. You know, try and turn things around. If I don't come up with something soon, I may have to close up shop. I've no time to be worrying about parades and banquets. The Imperials give us leave to manage the bazaar with some measure of freedom. It's in their own interest, really. Without places like this for people to let off steam, tension would boil over in the streets. Heh, have all sorts of goodies for sale, lad, hee, but none for you, haha, members only here. Cool, good for you. Miguelo played his hand well. Not everyone is lucky enough to be the provisioner for the consul's fate. I've got some catching up to do. I never imagined Rabanastre to be so delightful, a bustling center of trade and commerce, with just a hint of the exotic. Hey there, boy. Got the lowdown on any good marks to be hunting? Haven't had a chance to check the board over in the Sand Sea today. I'm running an errand for the boss. Why go straight back then, when I can take my time? Sometimes I do it just to annoy him, heh. I've heard mention of some easy way to move around the city, but whatever it is, it's closed on account of the heavy guard for the ceremony. Hey there, Vaughn. Glad to see you're alright. You may want to think twice before picking any more Imperial pockets, though. You always were raising some kind of trouble. I remember Rex was always fussing at you about one thing or the other. Ah, those were the days. Not many Imperials around here, just the way I liked it. Always walking about like their night soil smells better than the rest of ours. The Knights of Dalmasca, they knew how to treat a person with respect. Aw. And I'm thinking I may not spend the rest of the game reading this much. It is not easy to do. It's a lot of reading. Watch your purse if you're heading down to the bazaar. The place is thick with thieves. I suppose you know all about that, though. Haha. Couple of guards were after someone, but looks like they gave up and went back to their post. Maybe the parade's starting soon. Yeah, now to actually progress the story. That's just some good, like, people to talk to for just, getting, like, the general story and vibe across. Give you the feel of what's going on in the world right now. Who Vaughn is in this city. To these people living here. Drinking some more water, because that was a lot of reading.
Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the Rogue Tomato, the mark I petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Yeah, that would help. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board, then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. Oh, sorry. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So, take this Rogue Tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step 1, that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts, a clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Clan primer! Yay. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. An Arakia armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you bestowed on me, you ask? Easy, learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses have been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. Writ of transit. The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Yeah. Try equipping the Arakia armlet. Use the license command in the party menu to obtain the accessories 1 license. Then use the equip command to equip it. Once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. You'll be able to change the boards later in the game. One moment. Sorry, I'm just reading some stuff so I know which best classes I want to have. Sorry. I should be done pretty soon, just... I'm trying to find out if Thief is a really important thing to have on a main character that I'll be playing as. Okay. Clan Primer chronicles your exploits, read descriptions of the foes you have slain, and uncover useful information to help your future adventures. Oh yeah, I can change my classes later if I want to. I forgot about that, duh. Okay. You must choose a license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you can enter the clan hall, you can change boards there. Oh, so pretty early on. Very cool. Very cool. Daggers. Ah, this is the thief. Cool, I think. There's White Mage. Mages who wield healing and support magics. They have white magic. Shikari are warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. They use daggers and techniques like first aid. Bushi are swordmasters who devote themselves body and soul to their lords. They fight with katanas and techniques like sight unseeing, which means he can fight while still blinded, or against invisible foes. Black mages who channel elemental forces into deadly magics. They use black magics, which do like debilitations and elemental damage. Archers are warriors who rain death on their foes from afar. They use bows and techniques like poach, which capture foes for loot. Foebreaker, warriors who use mighty weapons to tear their foes asunder. They use axes and hammers and techniques like wither, which are debilitating. Time Battle Mage are battle mages who wield crossbows and bend time to their will. They use crossbows and magics like time. Or they use time magics. Monks are warriors who temper their bodies into deadly weapons. They use unarmed and poles and techniques like Achilles. Oh, inflict elemental weakness. Oh, that's cool. Knights are stalwart warriors who wield sword and shield. They use swords and techniques like Soul Eater. Oh, they're black knights, or dark knights. That's cool. Red Battle Mage. battle mages equally skilled with maces and magic. They use maces and all magics except for the best of either. Machinists are warriors who snipe their foes with deadly precision. They use guns and techniques like charm. And Ulan are warriors who wield spears to pierce enemy armor. They use spears and techniques like revive. Okay. One sec. I guess I'm looking at a bit more class stuff after all. Okay, I guess it really doesn't matter that much. Normally, in the original, Vaughn started as an Ulan. Or no, what did he start as? Knight. Yeah, he started as a knight. Penelo started as a Shikari, and then Balthier started as a machinist, Fran as an archer, Balthier as a foe breaker, and Ash as a, I believe, a knight. Yeah. Or no. Yeah, I guess a knight? Huh. No, an Ulan, I guess. No. Bushi. Wait, who uses big swords? Wait, what did she fight with? I can't actually remember now. She might have been a knight. But also, in the original, there was a single board that everyone had, no classes, so everyone could end up becoming the same. So it didn't really matter. Everyone ended up with basically the same stats and abilities as everyone else, so there wasn't a whole lot of flavor. In this, everyone gets a class and then later a second class, and you can change at any time. I think I'll go with... I don't plan on using Vaughn much at all, so I'll go with something I don't really... I'll go with something cool for now. Red Battle Mage. No. Shikari, because I don't care about it. And honestly, it fits for him. Okay. You start with these nodes open, and you can open adjacent nodes, and yeah. And I just bought this. Each node allows you to, like, it gives you, like, permanent stat boosts, or allows you to, or gives you an ability, or allows you to equip abilities and equipment. And I just bought this, the most basic item that allows you to buy or equip Arakia armlets. This gives you attack and items and lets you wear leather, low-level leather gear. Slightly raises max HP by 25. Not bad. Okay, time to get to it. Oh, wait, I'll check the board and see if there's anything else. Nope. What do I have equipped? A dagger? Oh, cool. I think you get equipped with whatever is appropriate to your class as soon as you pick it, which is a godsend. Which way is east? That way. Wait, is this not the Esther Sand? Oh,
yeah,
it
is. Let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
The line of people trying to get back into town. And yeah, there's a lot to read in this game, but I cannot read all of it. Good lord. And one of the best tracks in any game ever. I can't really tell the difference. I'll go with reorchestrated, I think. Especially if I can't really tell the difference. I'll get it. Whatever it has. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 attacks. Nice. Cool. Oh, that violin is different. I cannot tell if it's actually switching. Yeah, I guess it takes a sec. So it changes real smoothly and dynamically. That's lovely. If I'm not mistaken, I could be imagining it. Nice. Yep, you can hear some of the MIDI. Oh, there's the custom enemy. Or the rare enemy. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the reorchestrated. Oh, yep, reorchestrated's good. I'll keep trying to steal, I guess. Nice. Let's see if I can steal anything else. Nope, nothing to steal. Time to go. Alright. Cute. God, this game just has a very, very, very good look to it all around. Nice. Owie.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Yay, I got a handful of flowers. And I like how the monsters fight each other. The T-Rex uses its devour technique on other foes to restore its health. It gets hurt in the process, and then it recovers those hit points. It's just a cute little, simple, like... I'm sure at the time it was like, look, it's like a living, dynamic world. When this game was first made. A little town. A gill. Five gill. I wonder what's with this gill buried in the sand. I hired a chocobo, but for what? They've got the whole blasted desert blocked off. Firefly. 3 gill. 3 gill. Huh. How curious. You stuck here too? I came from the village up ahead and now I can't get back. Don't worry about him. He won't bite or nothing. He's practically family. Cute, huh? Hi there, name's Dantro. I'm on watch here. You come hoping to go to Nalbina? Sorry to tell you, but the road's not open. Hey, don't blame me. You're not the only one put out by it either. I've been waiting forever for my replacement to come. That's my chocobo just over there. Has a fondness for shiny things. Buries everything it can get its beak on. The most recent victim? All the gill I made in Rabanastre. Now they've got the road to Nebra blocked off. This just isn't my day. So that's what all those bits of gill were. Silly bird. But it was only, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gill? Not exactly much. Cute. Oh yeah, no cactuars in this game. Just cactites. I like how a lot of the animals in this game, or in the desert, are things that look like they are more recently descended from aquatic life. Cool. Does not refill your health, though. Owie. Leveling up, that is, does not refill your health. Cockatrice. Cockatrice. Ooh, better heal. Alright, that's enough for now. Sometimes I, like, grind here, but, oh, yeah, like that, with speed up mode. Makes grinding real easy, but I don't feel like it without gambits. Without gambits, grinding is misery. And then I actually won't be playing for too much longer. Maybe like 10 minutes more, I think. Just wanted to at least get this game started. So, just as they're finishing their inspection, what do I see but the gates closing before my very eyes? A wee bit dodgy, wouldn't you say? Yeah. One sec, I need to check something. Yeah. Sorry, just checking if I had the right audio equipment, or audio devices set up. Kites. Ah, Vaughn, I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Penelo about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worrying. So the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there! Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open
Very
the gate!
regal.
Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh. That does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
Gotta see who's gonna make your life and the life of everyone in the city easier or harder. There he is.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vayne Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire? There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ashe be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming
That's
you.
enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penelo, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, Sky Pirate of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
You are now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanastre. Alright, I'm gonna go save and quit for the evening. I've played quite a bit of video game today, and I am sleepy. Let me check where a save point is. By the Ester Sand. Wait, by the Ester Sand. Huh. Could have sworn one was by Miguelo's Sundries, but I guess not. I be trippin'. Oh wait, wrong way. Yes. Fast. Just saving. Okay. That's strange that it does not broadcast the actual saving process. I wonder what vulnerable information they're trying not to show. Okay, well, that's it for tonight. This is Maeve playing Final Fantasy XII. I'll see if I end up getting more into it. I might just be too sleepy for it tonight, and I might feel more into it when I play more later. I hope to see you all later. You all have a good night. Bye.